Opening your first Forex account, the wrong choice costs weeks of frozen withdrawals. Here's the right order. The wrong account is the most common mistake beginners make in Forex. Not the wrong trade, the wrong account. And the cost doesn't show up on day one. It shows up weeks later as frozen withdrawals, leverage you can't actually use, and a regulator that has no power to help you when something breaks. So if you're about to open your first Forex trading account, this is the exact order to do it in, the mechanism behind each step, and the traps that catch almost everyone. Before you even look at a broker page, settle 3 questions: capital, platform, country. Capital first. Under $500, skip ECN and professional accounts entirely. Commissions on small position sizes eat your returns faster than spreads do because the per lot fee is fixed and your lot size isn't. Start standard, spread only. It's boring, that's the point. Platform next. MT4, MT5, CTrader, TradingView, or proprietary. If you have no strong opinion, pick a broker that's TradingView integrated. Charting beats almost any proprietary tool and you'll spend more time on charts than on placing orders. Country third, and this one matters more than people realize. Your residence determines your regulator, your leverage cap, and which brokers can legally onboard you. A UK resident gets 30-to-1 max on majors. An offshore broker offering that same UK resident 500-to-1 is either lying about your protections or about their license. Probably both. Which is why the broker comes next. Tier 1 regulators: FCA, ASIC, CySEC, BaFin, NFA, FINMA, MAS. That list. Not we're regulated in St. Vincent. An SVG registration is a mailbox, not supervision. Here's why this is structural, not paranoid. A Tier 1 regulator forces client money segregation. Your deposit sits in a separate trust account, ring-fenced from the broker's operating capital. If the broker collapses, your money isn't a creditor claim in their bankruptcy. It's still yours. The FCA backs that with FSCS protection up to £85,000. The EU equivalent, ICF, covers €20,000. Offshore? No segregation rule, no compensation scheme, no negative balance protection by law, which means you can lose more than you deposited. One 10-second test. EU and UK rules require brokers to publish the percentage of retail clients losing money right on the homepage. If you can't find that number in 10 seconds, the broker either isn't regulated where you live or they're hiding it. Walk away. Broker chosen. Now the application. And the bit that derails people is documents. 2 of them, sometimes 3. Government photo ID, passport, national ID, or driver's license, scanned in color at full resolution, and proof of address dated within the last 3 months. Utility bill, bank statement, tax notice, government letter. Not a mobile phone bill in some jurisdictions. It's flagged as too portable. Have everything saved as PDFs on your desktop before you open the form, because uploading mid-application is exactly where people get stuck. Depositing over roughly 5 to 10,000 euros, expect a third request: source of funds, payslip, tax return, sale of property paperwork. That isn't suspicion, it's anti-money laundering law. Then KYC. Most brokers use on Fido or Jumio. You upload the ID, do a quick selfie with a few head movements for the liveness check. The system cross-references your address. Clean scan, address matches. Approved in 2 to 15 minutes. Blurry scan or unusual address, 1 to 3 days. Large deposit, high-risk jurisdiction, up to 10. And the single biggest cause of stalled KYC isn't the photo, it's address mismatch. The address on your utility bill has to match what you typed into the form exactly. Apartment number, abbreviations, commas. Apt 4B versus flat 4B is enough to trip it. Type it carefully. Verified. Now money goes in, and one rule trips people up more than anything else. Deposit and withdraw through the same method. Bank in, bank out. Card in, card out. AML regulations require what's called round-tripping on the original channel for at least the amount you deposited. Mix them, deposit by card, try to withdraw to PayPal, and your funds lock until you sort it out. Sometimes for weeks. 2 more around it. The name on your first deposit has to match your KYC name exactly. A joint account in your partner's name? Rejected. Third-party funding, someone else paying in for you, also rejected, always. And the deposit bonus. Don't take it. Bonuses lock the bonus amount and sometimes your own capital behind volume conditions you'll realistically never hit. Tier 1 regulators have mostly banned them. Where they still exist, they're not generosity. They're a trap with a marketing budget. On speed and cost. Bank transfer is free, 0 to 2 business days. Debit card, instant, usually free. Credit card, instant, but your card issuer may treat the deposit as a cash advance and bill you accordingly. E-wallets cost up to 1%, and regulators watch those flows. Crypto is fast and cheap, but most Tier 1 brokers don't accept it. If a broker only takes crypto, you're back to the regulator problem. Money's in. Don't trade yet. Spend 2 sessions on demo, even if you've been trading for 10 years. Every platform has quirks. Place each order type at least once. Market, limit, stop, OCO, and confirm the fill. Test what happens to your stop loss across a weekend gap, because that's where execution quality actually shows. Log out, log back in. Some platforms drop stops on disconnect. 30 minutes here saves real money later. Then, the first live trade. 3 rules. Size to 0.5% risk per trade, maximum. $1,000 account, you risk $5 per position. Sounds absurdly small. That's the point. Your first 20 trades aren't about profit. They're about calibrating the platform, your stop placement, your psychology. You can't calibrate anything from a blown account. Every trade has a stop loss before it has a take profit. Set the stop the moment you enter. After never comes. And log every trade. Entry, exit, thesis, outcome. Most blown accounts had the same losing setup repeated 15 times. The log catches it on trade 3. One last filter. If you're mid-application and you spot any of these, close the tab. More leverage than the retail cap. 30-1 on majors in EU and UK, without an explicit professional client upgrade process. No loss percentage on the homepage. Bonuses and copy contest promos dominating over platform and regulation information. Guaranteed returns or a free signal service, or only an SVG, Seychelles, BVI, or Vanuatu license. Those 4 aren't supervision, they're registration. The difference is the difference between your money being protected and your money being gone. So that's the order. Capital, platform, country. Tier 1 broker. ID and proof of address prepped as PDFs with the address typed exactly as it appears on the document. Same method in and out. No bonus, no third-party payments. 2 demo sessions. First live trade at 0.5% risk with a stop loss preset every time. Remember the wrong account problem I opened with? That's how you avoid it. Not by picking the most exciting broker, by picking the boring, regulated, segregated one, and showing up to your first live trade with a process instead of a position. Follow the order. Tier 1 broker, prep documents, demo, first 0.5% risk live, full breakdown linked in the description.